think as a generation, I think we, I think we like the fast things. I think we like the things that it's like, okay, cool. You know, I want to do something and I want to do something now. And I think even me myself, I think I've even fell into this habit of wanting to do things at a crazy speed. And I'm not gonna lie, for some people that does work, but I think if for someone like myself, or you that could be watching, I genuinely think it could be a thing where if you was to apply a 6 to 12 month period where you would want either a certain thing to change, or you'd want to achieve a certain thing, I genuinely believe that is more realistic than trying to do it in 3 months. Currently I'm about 100 kg. I've always wanted to get to 88 kg. That's always been my ideal weight goal, but I feel like I've always tried to do it in a short period of time. And yeah, it's realistic, but sometimes it applies too much pressure to the point where like I'll probably start, you know, going through the process of getting to that weight goal, and then by week 2 I'm completely burnt out because I'm trying to do it in such a short period of time. So I think if it was to be people, and if it was to be like individuals that, you know, applied 6 to 12 month period where we can achieve a certain thing, or we can look a certain way, or understand something a bit better, then I think a lot of people would actually have more results and better results on the basis of that they have given themselves a longer period of time to do something. A lot of things that happen in our generation where we talk about people wanting to make quick money. Nowadays, back in the day, you'll see like the Jeff Bezoses, you'll see a lot of entrepreneurs, you know, you hear what they say, they talk about a 10-year period where, you know, they got to 10, in a 10-year period, they've done like 500 million, 200 million, 100 million. And in our generation, we have people that want to get to 100 million in like, I don't know, a year, 2 years. And in as though for some people in the world it's probably something that they've done before, but it's just not realistic, because you're gonna go, this is what you're gonna do, you're gonna go on this journey, go on this journey, and because you applied 3 months for you to achieve that certain goal, you're gonna get to this point in time, and because of how much pressure is put onto you to achieve this certain thing, you're now at a place where you're burnt out and you have no more energy. This is why a lot of people start something, specifically men, a lot of guys start something and they'll never finish it because they're burning themselves out. They're applying too much pressure to themselves to achieve this certain thing. So like the entrepreneurs back in the day, 6 to 12 month period, a lot can change. You can go from 0 to $1 million in 12 months. You can go from $1 million to 10 million in 12 months. You can go from 6 million to 20 million in 12 months. Anything within that 6 to 12 month period is absolutely possible. You can look absolutely unrecognizable. I mean, you can learn and pick up a certain skill, and that skill over the next 6 to 12 months completely changes your life. So I genuinely believe that if, you know, people like ourselves, if we was to be individuals that, you know, put a bigger time frame onto how long we want to achieve a certain thing, then I genuinely believe that we would probably get more out of life on the basis of that. We're giving ourselves more time to do what it is that we need to do. You find out a lot of entrepreneurs, one of the reasons, I'm not saying it's the only reason, but one of the reasons why they go on and they end up committing suicide, it's not because of any, not that's not a major thing, but one of the main reasons is because they apply too much pressure to themselves. You're an individual, you're starting at 0 and you want to make 100k within 2 months. It's not realistic. One of the goals for my company is that this year's been very tough, but one of the goals for the company that I'm building is that we want to do 100,000 plus within 12 months. So the date today is the 16th of July. Let's say by the 16th of July next year. Obviously we've planned this a long time ago, but by the 16th of July next year, we want to be doing the 6 figures that we want to be doing. And we know that by doing those 6 figures and doing those 6 figures in revenue within a year, I know that will spiral us into, you know, the bigger things that we want to do. Because I don't play it small. If anyone knows me, I don't play it small. I'm a very delusional individual. There's a lot of things that I want to achieve that the normal person will tell me to not do. The normal person will tell me to relax. But I'm sorry, the God that I serve is way too big for me to even play it small. So don't apply too much pressure to yourself. Learn to space out, you know, the things that you want to do, the things that you want to achieve. And I promise you, by this time next year, or by this time in January, everything that you attain, everything you put your mind to, and you give yourself enough time, not 2 months, not 1 month, not weeks, but a good 6 to 12 months to achieve a certain thing, I guarantee you will achieve it. My name is Tanashi, and I'll catch you in the next video. Shalom.